get into the main storyline some more. Got wasted playing party games on that with a friend. Nice.
As a base of operations. The town was
Ooh,
completely
she's even looking at the Parval one.
A lot of our people just died. We will discuss whose fault that is later.
Now is always the time, my dear.
Seriously?
The past cannot be changed, and tomorrow may never come.
And you try to blame me.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was
Really?
a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat.
I wasn't even the head
But
of this until today,
a serious blow
bitch.
against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women
You are a
fought for
bitch.
gave
You
their
only
lives
like when
for a
someone
great
postulates
cause,
himself to
and they fought
you.
to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now.
I wasn't
Our
trying
enemy
to.
advances, Inquisitor.
I'm just trying to
You
get you
must
off
not
my
sit quietly
ass.
by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
God, you're a
Yes.
cunt. Yeah, everything about you is a cunt. God, I hate you. Make me feel better, Sarah.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about?
Well, it's not Grand
Full of little
Enchantress.
badges I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what does step in?
Maybe nobody saw this coming, but you knew how I got the job.
I know what people said, but people believe all sorts of shite when they're scared. Swear at a farmer and you've cursed his crops. Spill the salt and you're dead by dawn. Dance through town in a goat's head, and children people never had go missing.
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't.
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean,
you
that Qunari
once.
thing. A magister, right? Story is he cracked the Golden City, but that's a hazy dream. If not, seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories
Nice
about the
little
start
glitch there
and
with
end
her.
of the world, real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing?
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Coryphalis believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Yeah, seriously,
I
none
like
of
to
us
hear
know.
this. The pretty
I'm
part,
flinging
not
fireballs
being
at him, going,
overwhelmed by
die,
everything
please,
part.
please die.
Oh sure, don't mind the bung rip through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order, for now.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Sometimes you do know, Lady Ham.
That is not appropriate at this time, and whatever. Screw it. I'm just completionist at this point. Who the fuck else needs a talking to? You? There's Iron Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on.
I mean, he almost makes me look normal. Where are we going? The fuck?
Why am I dressed like this?
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on, it'll be worth your time. I
Really? A
promise.
double fade within like a 10-second span?
Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jada. Well, near Jada.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after she blew
God
up
damn,
at the
you're still
conclave.
alive? How
Share a
old are
drink.
you?
Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much. So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build
I'm
the
sorry,
next
I'm pretty
empire.
sure they would recognize the Qunari that spoke to them just a little bit ago, and Iron Bull.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
Dude,
I just
I
couldn't
literally
spend my
just
whole
spoke
life
to
on
everyone
fire.
earlier
Needed to
today.
live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon.
Then you
Don't
would
see the
recognize
trend of
me,
life
you
as much
dumb
as I should.
bitch!
But you can't see
This is
something
the
like that
worst
on
undercover
Netflix.
boss ever.
Well,
You can't just
Grim and I
throw
should
some
find out
green
things.
clothes on the big
Thanks for the
horn
drink.
chick. And you are quite literally bullhorn. That doesn't even make sense.
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
Those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
Some
Honestly,
of
that
the
was
soldiers
depressing,
felt like
but
that.
not for the reason
To
you're gonna
actually
pick.
hear it.
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along.
No,
Remember
that's
that.
not. That's a
No matter
really
what comes
stupid
next.
reason. I am horrendously recognizable. That logic was so fallible, my dude. You know what? Let me just talk to the little
Scout
dwarf
Harding.
chick. I love her.
Your worship,
Finally get to talk.
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
in a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
I mean, you are.
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one.
No, you're not.
Near Redcliffe all my life.
Super video
Herded
game
sheep
logic.
For my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village,
That's
I
also
helped
like
by
Hollywood
telling them
logic, but I
everything
won't
knew
touch on
about the
that.
area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud.
I
It's just
imagine.
her face, though, isn't it?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montilier sent me a basket of flowers to thank me for my work.
Well, yeah,
with the
she's a
Inquisition.
Qunari.
She's
And
so
then that
lovely.
chick's a dwarf.
I
Here.
should go.
There's humans right over here I'll compare myself to. Like, she was crotch level, they're tit, shoulder level. Like, Blackwall is, like, shoulder level on me.
So, this is Skyhold.
You'd know. Is that anything like Sky Temple
Come,
and Skyward
let's walk the
Sword?
ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
I've got to pee super bad.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the
That
twisted
was
bastard
not
down.
the
Even
attitude.
if I have to die to do it.
You were trying to be all suave, and it was not
I'm
suave.
not losing anyone to Corypheus. Especially not you.
You can't afford to think I'm special. I'm a soldier no different than any soldier lost at Haven.
Well, the romance
I
options
am
seem
fond
real
of
weird
you,
all of a
it's
sudden.
true, but we can't let this go any further. This, whatever you want this to be, is impossible.
Why is it impossible? I know you have feelings for me.
Oh god, this
My
one was
lady,
too easy.
don't. You're the Inquisitor, the Herald of Andraste.
No, I'm trying to fuck all of you. I don't know
Even
why.
now, there are people
That
flocking
weird
to your banner ready
compulsion.
to serve.
As a
to
gamer.
die.
Okay.
We must remain focused on the task at hand.
I'm not what they say I am. I never asked them to believe.
But they do. And it's too late to go back. Whoever you
Aw,
were
quit your
is gone.
honorable
They
bullshit.
believe you're the Herald because they need to. Without that hope, all that's left is despair. We're both bound by duty. Our lives aren't ours to live. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Oh god. How cheesy could they make him, man? I'm literally tasting... Why am I just up here? I was about to say I'm tasting provolone.
How is a place like this ever lost?
Aha, provolone, alone. I thought I'm funny. Who are you? Not important. Okay, door after door after door, but nothing in the room. What? What happened? Varric! There you are, you little fuck. Most important. Who are we meeting? Who are we meeting? Who are we meeting?
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Oh, I
Hawk,
wish I could
the
import my own
Inquisitor.
Hawk.
I figured you might have
Could I
some
import
friendly
my own
advice
Hawk?
about Corypheus.
I'm
You
gonna
and I
import my
did
own
fight him
Hawk.
after all.
Cute little emo kid.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
If I thought like that, I'd never get anything done.
How do you put it out of your head?
I go out into the wilderness and find something that wants to kill me. That usually clears my
Yeah,
mind.
being in the
It's
walls
always
of
worked for
Kirkwall
me.
kinda
And speaking of things that want to kill you,
great segue.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the,
The
Wardens
Red
as
Templars?
well? Wonderful.
I
there
didn't
Blue
come
Templars
this
I didn't
far just to
realize?
give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was
Anders.
investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud.
Stroud.
The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No.
Why would you say
He
you
told
were
me he'd be
It
hiding
better be
in an old
fucking
smuggler's
Anders, I
cave
swear
near
to
Crestwood.
God.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my
We've
friend
already
in the
seen that
Wardens
happen
will
in
know
the
more.
other bit of time, so why didn't you bring that up?
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment.
Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus?
Yes, in the
The
deal.
Grey Wardens had him in
Where'd
prison.
Varric go?
They used my father's blood in a ritual.
I saw you run away, little Varric. What the fuck?
But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back. Or maybe it's old Tevinter magic. But he was dead. I swear it.
Where did you go after the mages
Dude,
were
I'm so glad they
I heard
brought in
the Chancellor
Hawk.
might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hope that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Varric said you were the champion of Kirkwall. I've only heard a little about what happened there.
What happened in Kirkwall was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of blood magic and abominations, the Templars brutally suppressed the Circle.
As they
And in
do
their
everywhere.
desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic. It became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's chantry. And everything came tumbling down.
I I heard that Anders was your friend.
I totally saw footage of Anders in the game, though.
Was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I heard you had family and
Doesn't sound
friends
right.
in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out in the free marches.
I always forget about
My Uncle
Aveline.
Gamlen is still in Kirkwall. Everyone else I used to know, they've pretty much scattered to the winds.
There's always some female warrior I never
assume
fucking
Varric's been
use. And
feeding
this
you
one it's
information
Cassandra,
about
and the
the
other game it was
Inquisition.
Aveline.
What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. A
Sure.
little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Bruh, how about you join? You don't join? You could join. Wait, okay. I was a little confused there. Yeah, because you knew I'd do that. I don't use doors. Hello, door.
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Alright. That's pointless. Sarah. You. Blackwall. You.
Here, Inquisitor.
Who are you?
Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Who are you?
Do we have many injured men?
Fewer by the day.
Oh my god, hi, there's 12 people. Hi everyone who's here. Thank you for being here.
As for the rest, they either heal or
You just missed it. I already dealt with the
try to make
danger.
pass and painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I'd been helping the pilgrims in simple ways, setting broken bones, simple amputations and such.
Well, the I'm in
Legal
danger
help
one
with
doesn't
cancer.
scare me. It's just the
You want the
honking.
mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future.
I mean,
Good
agreed.
health isn't magic. It's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
Okay, you believe in humors. You're not the smartest one in the bunch, but I mean, you're better off.
The order. Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's
What?
out there.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update
Does
on the
everyone else have
armory
a
as
black
well.
screen?
Now.
Black screen?
We set up as best we could at Haven. Could
Oh,
never
you're
prepare
good,
for an
Topher.
archdemon or whatever.
Don't
With
know what's
some warning,
going
we
on.
might have.
That's cute. Do I have a... Hello? Game, I don't know why you did that. I don't appreciate it. Game. Like, why? Just why? Wonder how far back it's gonna bring me. This shit's not hot, is it? This shit's not even hot! Well, fuck you too, randomly. Yeah, okay, talk to you. Let's try talking to Cullen again. Yeah, I've almost got 30 hours in.
Yes, Commander. Send men to scout the area. We
Alright.
need to know what's out there.
No explanation
Yes,
for that.
sir.
Oh, I lost 5 people. Damn.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now.
Really? Why did you have to be told now? Getting extra
We
angry.
set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon or whatever it was.
They already made you look
Some
older.
warning, we might have.
I feel that.
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to.
Well, I've
We
gotten to
must be
take like
ready.
2 dirt naps
Work
now.
on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established.
My character
We
got
should have
them
everything on
thighs.
course within the week. We will not run from here,
Trim
Inquisitor.
the pants very nice to accentuate the thighs.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse.
Like, they
Morale
put me at
was
the
low.
perfect angle where you're
It's
always
improved
just
greatly
staring at
since you
tits
accepted
on
the
her.
role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Adar. Sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
If we need to start over, Skyhold seems as good a place as any.
Once repairs are complete, it will be a strong base of operations. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Well, thanks for not blacking out the screen this time there, buddy.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
What?
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Are we talking about the child?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him.
Ooh,
These
there's
are
an
not the
SCP for
abilities of a
that.
mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
Oh.
It is a demon.
Excuse
You
you?
prefer? Although the truth is somewhat more complex.
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Is he
Indeed,
the
my
child we
He may
saved
call it
in
whatever
the
he
second
likes, but
game
it is
from the
still a
Fade?
threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas.
He is speaking
What are we
plainly.
dealing with?
You're cool, Chief.
Demons
Thank you for
normally
being here
enter
at
this
all.
world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to
Still
help.
don't know how to feel about him.
I suggest you allow him to do so.
In my studies, demons either possessed something from this world, or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates
Well, after
the breach.
reading. it
From what we can
predates the
tell,
breach?
he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
Well, we're not getting rid of
I
him.
should hear what Cole has to say for himself.
Can we raise the camera at
Where is
all
he
on
now?
me?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
He was quite literally behind me a minute ago. And then I just found him over there by the fire. Okay. Video game logic. He totally went behind me and just
Haven.
walked away.
So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with
Medicine.
every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to. I'm dying.
Well, shit.
Dead.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Oh, he was reading that dude's mind.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone.
You can't turn it off, so I get that.
Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. thirsty.
Is he following the dead?
Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
Sol has tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too.
Who are you?
Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more
Ragtag's
like
playing
what
Dishonored.
I am.
Nice.
It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Well, yeah, you're joining.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your
I don't
help.
give a fuck what Vivienne wants.
Yes. Helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. It's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
What the hell are you? And do I just find you every so often? Are you hiding by shit? Can't go over there yet? Okay.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
Repairs to Skyhold's fortifications are begun. We are fortunate Solus knew of this place.
That's all.
I'll be honest, I wasn't trying to talk to you. I was trying to talk to him. They shouldn't put you two so close
Roderick
to each other.
was sorry before he died.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too.
That's called
Needed
bleeding.
help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine
Pepe?
young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
You didn't try to end his suffering, did you?
No. He was dying already, and he welcomed it. The pain wasn't too much. He saw it at the end. Loving light, open arms. Andraste taking him home.
You
He
kill
was
a lot of
happy
people, kid. That's concerning.
and sorry.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands
Well, aren't
against
you
it,
a
and
fucking
heads
party?
turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung this song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Okay.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I'd like to talk
What
about
is
what
going
happened to
on
you
with
before we
you?
met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages.
Fuck.
I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was.
What?
Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
Are you the cause of everything, dude?
When the Mage Rebellion
What the
started.
fuck are you?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't. He helped me, and she was a Templar. But she didn't like hurting people. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them liked.
If you like, I could use the resource.
No. If they are alive. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster.
Oh no, he is now extra sketchy. He seems to relieve people of their suffering very frequently, which is concerning, and it doesn't seem like he's within his mind.
Too sad, too scared, too much.
Also, he's like not a person, he's like a spirit.
Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do.
That's worrisome.
It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
No shit.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
They just wrote in a little serial killer for no reason. Why?
It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then
Wasn't
the demon
supposed to
found
be
us.
real?
It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
But he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed
goddamn.
so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
You sound like a demon, bro, not a spirit.
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
I don't. And you weirded me the shit out. I saw something in that bush. Nothing in the bush. Back up here by Sarah. And the mages, I assume. No? Y'all just people? Okay. Guess I'll go back up to the war room then. That a door? What's in here? Ah, nothing. Glad that exists. Nice window. See, now you could put a little fast travel thing so I could just get up to the fucking war room quicker. this even the right way? I genuinely have no idea. I don't think so. Really? That's not okay. Fuck you too then. Because you know I'd go up there. Oh, it's that. Okay, it's that door. You can't expect me to know where I am yet. Been in this place like 20 minutes. Wait, what? There you are, Barrick.
Need something?
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a rune in the Limarks.
Yeah, that was the
It turned out to
DLC
be a
from Dragon
trap.
Age 2.
Once you went far enough into the rune, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful Darkspawn.
Which would make sense, because we did
I've
think
never heard
that.
of Wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just
Because they
kill him
couldn't
and
kill
be done
him.
with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
Did he create
He looks like
Darkspawn
some
somehow?
sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a Darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago?
I mean,
seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth,
we time
he's one of
traveled,
the people
fuck.
who caused the blights.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him.
Clearly not.
The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
All right. I think that's
No problem.
Alright, that's actually kind of interesting. Because I remembered killing him too. That was very strange. Are we gonna clean up my fucking castle so I can sit in my cute little throne? Whoops. What? What's that? Not important. I never found somewhere to sold my stuff. Sold my stuff, implying I have already sold it. Where do I... How do I get to the war room? Not this room? Alright then, fuck you. Ah yes, Josephine. And to the war room. Nifty. Ooh, fat ass table. Deft hands find secrets. Deft hand find tools. God, I just want to open some doors.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Nope, not right this second, okay? Adara, I heard you got promoted by the little sharp human and the red-headed one. How much are they paying you? Should I send Tarlock to check over your new contract? You know the first rule, never trust humans with numbers. Sorry, I got distracted. That's not what this message is about. The Kurt's getting restless. You can only spend so much time sitting on your ass surrounded by humans. before you get a little bored. You are in charge of the hairy eyeball soldiers now, right?
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Well, thank you. You're in charge of the hairy eyeball soldiers now. Hi, Cruddy. Thank you so much for being here. Because I have to listen to Carissa's attempts at poetry much longer, I'm going to cut him a second mouth hole somewhere south of the first one. Shakar, P.S. There are 34 new sonnets Carissa's waiting to perform when you get back, and I think he wrote a sonetta. And from now on, pretend you can't hear. Agreed. Several reports of demons attack from rifts that Qunari blades might solve. I have a supply caravan that can use an armed escort through the dales.
Inquisitor.
Friend in Qunari's. Ooh, 2 hours. Shit, 3 hours. She was going to be the shortest one anyway. Well, that's happening.
Let us begin.
And now I got all kinds of sections to be in. Well, would you looky there? This map just got interesting. 30 hours my ass. Alright, well, I'm sorry, Cruddy, I know you just got here, but I've been playing for almost 2.5 hours. I really gotta pee. So I'm gonna cut it off here. And I'll probably end up doing an extra long stream tomorrow too, just because I'm probably not going to do True Crime Thursday. I'm going to leave it to just Tuesdays so I have more time to research these cases. Yes, I have to pee. Even though it cut me off, I'll have to edit all that out. I'm already looking at chat. I knew it was going to happen. Alright, well, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you so many people for showing up at some point. I hope you all are having a good day, or at least a better day than I was. Please make sure to... Yes. Please make sure to check out all my links. Please make sure to go follow my YouTube. I upload all of these streams up there clipped, and I read all the stuff that I miss and stuff like that. Make sure to go check out my Fansly. It's up and running, and it's getting really good. I have a whole lot of uncensored stuff on there. I also have a Gamer God tier where if anyone wants to play online with me with some kind of game, because I want to try to find some game I can play online, anyone who subs to the Gamer God tier, there's one free play session a month, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to go raid Immolated Souls, because I believe he's streaming right now. No? What? Why are we being weird? You could not and say you did. Because I know for a fact there are more people on than that. Oh wow, there are not more people on than that. Okay, shit. I know you just got here, but like I said, I've been playing for the last, like, 2.5 hours. But, yeah, okay. I guess I'll drop you off at the commercial channel that I fall asleep to. So, hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone has a good night. And make sure to eat something good. And check out my Fansly and closer.